Hey guys, Justin here. I'm in Bayswater again, back at it, and actually originally it's for the vlog, but also at the same time I want to try out the escalator because I forgot to do that on the first day of operation when I came here and checked, and it's dead. Wow, it's been dead for a while. I think according to Max also came here recently to check it out. So yeah, the escalator is not working out that well, and considering, look at this. What is this? What is this width of the escalator? Absolute trash. Only fitting one normal slim person. If you're like slightly fatter, you cannot even fit on that. Well, according to the caption, 2 news. So that's why we're going to be taking from Bayswater here, which is the newest station at the current network. I mean, the station has been here for like a lot of times, but this station exactly is the newest station. And we'll go to the second newest station, of course, is Lakelands. So that's why, let's do it. That's a long vlog today, but thank you so much, Carl Garway, for this request here. Now, originally you said Redcliffe to Lakelands, but after I think about it, Bayswater is the newest station, and I get to do a good negotiation with him, and then he said Bayswater, so that's fine. Midland train, 41, 34. Oh man, that's a lot of people. I kind of forgot about this section of filming. This period of time is not the best for filming. Let's go way at the back. Wow, that's a lot of people back here. Alright, departing Bayswater once again. And this time on the next series, this direction. Melton. Alright, so there's quite a decent amount of people on board, so that's the biggest problem right here, but that's okay. This is Meltham. Back to normal. No more change to airport line announcement. I think literally no one boarded. Since the announcement plays, is already leaving. Wow. Considering right now it's going back to Bayswater for the change, this is actually pretty back to the this good old patronage amount. Not a lot, so that's why.
Next station, Baylands.
Alright. Now it's an insanely long vlog today, but let's see whether I can actually do my sit-down filming again in the on the Mandurah line, and I can get a different angle for you guys. But right now it's around 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, so that's why. This is going to be the last day that I'm going to be going out to film. After that, 3 weeks, no filming. Revision. High Wycombe train, set 103, set 52. Alright, Maylands. Also, probably no one's gonna be way at the back here, but that's okay. I mean, that's good, so that's why.
Doors closing.
But the thing is, this period of time, I don't think I can actually do sit-down filming. I just have to just stand up and film later on. Maybe during the Bombardier to Lakelands section, I can actually sit down, but probably definitely not for this other one. Next station, Mount Lawley. After I end up Lakelands, I've already done every single Lakelands route, so that's why I don't need to do any more filming over there. Every single route has been filmed, so that's why. But I will try out some urban routes later on. We're gonna film those. 536 and 535, the two shortest route of Transperth right now. Besides this 301, which is a circular, so I don't count. The shortest non-circular route is the 535, and then followed by the 536. For sure, these two routes literally... Oh, this is so ridiculous, those routes. It's absolutely stupid. So, because 535 and 536, they go to Hammond Park, but both of them just goes like less than 10 minutes for the full journey for both of them. And they're just like going to very close by different terminus. They're going to close by areas, but they have two different terminus. Like, why? Why not just make it a big circular route, like 535, one big circular route, and 536 anti-clockwise? I mean, 535 anti-clockwise, 536 clockwise. Why not just do that? Because 535 and 536, they're literally like so close to each other. After if I do a 536, I'm gonna walk to the 535 terminus. Literally like right very close to each other. Within 10 minutes I can walk to both of them. Why not just make a big circular? I mean, not a big circular. Why not just combine them both as a circular? Because 535 goes somewhere above the 536 terminus. 536 goes deeper down, and 535 goes to just like very like there, like point A. And while 536 is like going to point A plus 5 minutes of walking. But they take different paths. So that's why. But the thing is, the 536 actually terminates outside a secondary college every single day, while the 535 actually goes to somewhere random. But there is school days extension trips starting from the college for the 535. So it's like, what's the point? So that's why. Considering there's already extension trips, why not just extend it all the way and then just make it into a freaking circular route? Why not? Easy. Easy management. Just do a circular route for that. No point of actually just terminating. Considering then basically the whole Hammond Park is served as a circular route, and basically every area is served inside Hammond Park. Hammond Park is very short, very small little suburb right next to Auburn Grove Station. That's like the one and only suburb down there. Besides Adwell and Success, all that stuff, and Wandy as well for the routes. And of course we have the Radalub route, which I'm gonna do very soon, but not now. It's Perth. In TransWA, I will be trying out the TransWA Australian before it closed off. So that's why I will be doing that as well. I will film a journey on that one. I will film a journey, real-time journey from the spot I'm gonna get on to Perth. Okay, it's not Bunbury, so that's why. I will go to Bombardier. I don't know when. I don't know when I'm gonna ever actually leave the metropolitan area of Perth. I've never exited the metropolitan area yet, if you count Mandurah as part of the metropolitan area. So that's why. Furthest down is Wanalup that I've actually been to. Wanalup. That's the furthest down I've ever been. If you don't count that as a part of the metropolitan area, then cool. Then I've left already. But I count that as a metropolitan area because Transperth is serving it. So that's why. But if you count as Transperth areas not accessed, then I've never exited yet. So, I mean, technically, if you actually count Wandowie, is also outside of the Perth metropolitan area. It's literally closer to Northam, so that's why it's part of Northam. Northam is outside the metropolitan area, so technically, you can count that I've already exited one time to Wandowie, but I don't count it because Wandowie is served by Transperth buses. Now you guys might be thinking, the 328 is just an extension, it technically won't be served. No, 331 is a normal route that serves Wandowie. So that's why, I mean, technically normal route, quote unquote normal route, that thing sucks, so that's why. But 331, it is Wandowie to Mundaring. That's a normal trip. It's not extension, that's what it is for 331. No change, it's not a deviation. So that's why 331 is regularly served, quote unquote regularly served. So that's why. But 331 is serving Wandowie normally, while the 328 is just serving Wandowie extension. So that's why. But if you say it like that, 331 is serving Mandurah normally, that means Mandurah is served by Transperth buses normally, instead of just an extension. Now, if you count Boulevard as just an extension down past Dawesville, then I can say that actually that one might not be part of the metropolitan area, but because the Boulevard area is only served by the 594 extension if you're going outbound towards Boulevard. While in the morning from Boulevard, there's one 593 service, which is extension, but for inbound 593, yes, one service in the morning for school days from Boulevard. But for outbound, backwards, 593 doesn't go to Boulevard. There's no extension to Boulevard, so that's why there are only 594 extension to Boulevard if you want to go. And the Boulevard extension is only school days exclusive, so that's why on school holidays it is not served, which is unfortunate. Okay, we got more change of drivers here. Let's cut it out. Place broke. Now there's a sign here, but trains will be running on all 4 platforms during the shutdown, so that's why it's just on the other side the display which just said Victoria Park, Victoria Park, Victoria Park. Well, I actually want to see whether I can see a new map, because they have updated some of the trains with the new map with Armadale line shutdown. Now it's just basically the same map, but I saw some photos and they have marked the section between Victoria Park and Armadale on the Armadale line and also Thorney as a little bit of darker orange color. Darker orange, instead of like right now it's just a orange-yellow color. They mark it as a darker orange, closer to a red color, to show that it's actually shut down. But there are no legends saying that it means shut down. It's just basically have that section marked as off as a darker red color, and nothing else. And it's just quoted the whole section between Perth Stadium and Armadale and Thorney and says shut down. What? Shutdown doesn't start from Perth Stadium and Bayswater. Trains are running, and they cooked that whole section with a box saying Armadale line shutdown, while they are darkened the color just starting from Victoria Park. So basically the Bayswater and Perth Stadium section is actually cooked inside a box but not darkened the color, which is so dumb. Again, very inconsistent with the stuffs again and the information, which is really dumb in my opinion. Okay, we got set 50 over there, decent set. It's just no chargers and stuff, but decent seats. I mean, not decent seat actually for that one. Is that set 50? Yes, it is. Set 50 for these earlier sets. Sets 50, set 60, all these things. I mean, set 60 is okay. Set 49 to set 50 something. The seats are actually not that great because it's just the front and the back seats. The front car and the last car is actually having good seats. The middle car is actually having trash seats. Next is Perth. We don't get the announcement on A series, unfortunately. We don't get this train. Runs from Perth to Fremantle, stopping at all stations. We don't get that announcement, unfortunately, on the A series. You get it on the B series if they run on Fremantle line, but you don't get it on the A series. Even if it's a female announcer, you don't get it. So that's why it's just kind of weird. Alright, next is Perth. This is Perth. Please mind the gap.
This is Perth. Please mind the gap.
This is MacIver. Okay, we got another B series. I mean, not A series. Another A series over there, going on to platform 7. Slow as hell. And we'll go down to Perth Underground. That is going to be the longest section. It will take around 50 minutes, unfortunately. That's the biggest problem too, because Mandurah line. It's a little bit annoying. We'll film at the way front of the Mandurah line train because I want to get off at Lakelands and way at the front. I should honestly saying that last time I did a train journey for request, only on the left hand side that video, and going to Lakelands. That's actually the first time ever I actually have a journey actually getting off at Lakelands and actually getting off the train and entering platform 2. I've been on platform 2 of course, but I've never taken the train and get off at platform 2. Alright, let's get off. One more shot, if you guys are still not aware of it. Bus service will work from Perth Busport to Wellington Street. Train cancelled, Victoria Park to Armadale / Thorney. Alright. And also you won't be able to hear that announcement very soon. You're not going to be able to hear that announcement anytime soon, very soon in the future. With this train, Armadale passengers, your next service departs in 2 minutes. This service runs this service, stops at McIver and Claysbrook, then runs express to Old Street, then runs express to Cannington, and then stops all stations to Armadale. You're never gonna hear that again in the future because C pattern probably will be trashed after the shutdown. So that's why. Let's go down to Perth Underground. Alright, here's our train to Mandurah. Kinda hard to see. There we go. Set 71. Is that a good set? Okay. Not too bad. Not too bad of a set. Set 71. I still need to check out the set at the back. I will check it out at Lakelands, of course. Let's get on. Alright, on board. Set 72. Next station, Elizabeth Quay.
Next station, Elizabeth Quay. This is Elizabeth Quay.
Oh man, I just heard that actually some of the passengers on board next to me actually talking about the medications that I actually know. Yeah, I'm studying on the medications right now with the pharmacy course. That's why, of course, I actually need to do some of the remembering of the drugs. And I heard them saying hydrocortisone, which is actually a steroidal drug for skin inflammations and all that stuff. So earlier on I took the 999, first time taking 999 over to Bayswater after the closure. So pretty fun overall. Back to the original path. Next station, Canning Bridge. Alight at Canning Bridge for bus services to Curtin University. Yeah, today's the last day of filming after I need to get back to my revision. It's starting to get there with my revision, slowly but surely. I don't know whether actually during the revision period I will go out and take some buses to try out some routes, but probably not. Focus on it first. It's tough this semester. Definitely, very tough. The concepts are really hard for one of the units, and the other ones are mostly having a lot of load on the contents. So, need to pass this, if not I'm gonna get stuck in year 2, if not. Plus, like, if I got failed in one of the units, I actually need to waste another year just to do that unit. Of course, I can actually have a lot of time to film if I actually have an extra year, but that means it's gonna waste me another year just to go through the units. Now I guess I can do cross years unit, but cross year unit is going to be annoying. So that's fine, we need to pass it. Next year's third year for me, even worse on the contents. Very, very difficult for the third year. Third year is the hardest one, followed by year fourth year. Fourth year is actually very straightforward because it's just actually 2 units and big old placements. So basically, I don't think I can actually film a lot on when I'm on fourth year, because basically many days we'll be going to intern placement. It's going to be a full placement on fourth year, so that's why it's going to be hard. But placement is just placement, enjoying work experience with only 2 units to study, so that's why it's actually very straightforward. But this next year's 4 units still, and also with some random placements, so that's actually the hardest year. Made it through year 2 hopefully. Semester 1 was okay. I didn't do that great, but also didn't do that terrible, but yeah. And then semester 2 right now, all of the tests and exams, right now tests, the first 2 assignments and tests, I have passed everything. So that's why it's just the final exam that I need to pass as well, because if I don't pass the final exam, it will count as a fail. So okay, once again, you can see outside the traffic, completely stuck. While on the train for us, we're just literally just running straight through. Like, screw you guys, I'm out of here. Like, that's exactly what happened in the past with double-decker buses running to expresses down to Rockingham and all that area. They're just gonna get stuck behind traffic. Now, some of them actually just go to Burragoon from Rockingham and all that area for the stuff, but with Mandurah line opens, all the routes of course have been withdrawn, and Burragoon's bus station right now is pretty lame. And especially also before that we have Kwinana bus station. Of course right now we still also have Kwinana bus station, but Kwinana bus station right now is also pretty lame. It's just for Kwinana and Wellout routes, before there are express routes up to the city as well via Kwinana bus station. They before have the Rockingham bus station, now it's gone of course, but hey, Cannon Bridge.
Next station, Canning Bridge. Alight at Canning Bridge for bus services to Curtin University.
Okay, the one and lady actually in front of me already got off, so here's Canning Bridge, quite a lot of people, but shouldn't be anyone at the front here, because like who will ever walk out here under the sun to wait for a train? And there are no chairs. On the other side there are chairs, so that's why maybe people can wait there. I'll still remember that one morning. That one morning, absolutely miserable. It's actually this Monday. Yeah, this Monday, absolutely miserable. The train delays in the morning, rush hours. The whole platform is packed, and then only half of the amount of people on the platform were able to get on that 15-minute late W pattern. When it arrived, every single car is packed because of 15 minutes late. So ended up having a lot of people at Coburn, Murdoch, Blue Creek, all these completely packed. So that's why. It's literally just like a Japan JR train in the morning rush hours. Luckily, we don't need pushers. We don't need human pushers, because for Japan trains in the morning, you might need human pushers to push people into the freaking train. If not, the door can't close. That is actually one of the official jobs and position on the JR system, but mostly on Tokyo and all that stuff, not really in the rural areas. Now, of course, in Japan, rural areas and also some of the express trains and stuff, they are still using DMUs, okay, for some of the going up the hills, some of the lamest routes of all times, like 1 hour per train or something like that. Those things would still use like diesel trains sometimes, but for the most of this time, it's just EMUs. So, need to pass the units. If not, I cannot enjoy my trip to Japan during the Christmas holidays. Actually, my first time going to Japan during Christmas holidays. During secondary school periods, I never go abroad during December and Christmas time because there are always exams right after the Christmas holidays. So that's why basically Christmas holiday is the revision times. Definitely, I don't think it's actually like this in Perth. I think during holidays, I don't know whether you guys have homework during holidays, like semester breaks and Christmas holiday coming up for the long break, the 2 months. I don't know whether you guys have homework. I actually really want to figure out whether you guys have homework during holidays, because in Hong Kong, holiday periods is the period that they will double the amount of homework. Because you have a holiday, that means you have double the time of actually breaks. That means you should be able to do more homework. That's basically what they do. And also when you're actually having your grade promotion from, like, for example, year 7 to year 8, you will have a homework as well. Yes, you will have homework every single holiday in Hong Kong. No excuses. And I don't know whether it's actually the same here or you get zero homework and just basically enjoy holiday. Oh man. But in Hong Kong, nah, you always get homework during holiday periods. That's fine. And especially there are exams right after the holiday period. So Christmas holidays, I actually seldom go to holiday before. So, I mean, fly abroad or go to anywhere. If I had to go somewhere during Christmas holiday and maybe going on a trip or something, it's just going to mainland China. So that's why. Bull Creek.
This is Bull Creek.
This is Bull Creek. Now, just to make this vlog a little shorter, I'll start cutting out waiting time on the platform. $71.
Next station, Murdoch.
Summertime is coming, and I hopefully can escape out of here with all my unit pass. This is actually very scary right now because I just went through a mock exam, just a practice one at one of the classes just there earlier on in the morning, and I didn't do a great job. Now I haven't done any revision yet, so that's fine. I mean, I've done revision, but not like very, very deep revision on that unit, so I need to get back to it. That's an oral exam, so I have 3 days after all of the written exams to deal with that one. Of course, I can start earlier, but I want to deal with mostly on focus on the exams, written exams first. Shouldn't be too bad for 2 of the units, but 2 other units are very tough. Now, there's 1 unit that I don't need to pass the final exam. I just need to get overall pass in the 2 written exams in the whole semester. Then I can pass a unit. But now, the first one I did get 80% for the first test, so it did give me some insurance in the amount of marks. So that's why then I can actually do a little bit worse in the second test, in the second exam, final exam. But I still need to get good marks in order to get the overall pass.
Murdoch for Fiona Stanley Hospital and bus services to Murdoch University.
Next station, Murdoch. Oh, that was close. Oh, alight at Murdoch for Fiona Stanley Hospital and bus services to Murdoch University. This is the reason why they have the 909 actually stop at Fiona Stanley Hospital. Because they technically count Murdoch Station is for you to just access Fiona Stanley Hospital right away. So that's why they have a stop at Fiona Stanley Hospital. It's actually even better to have the 909 actually stop at Fiona Stanley Hospital instead of actually need to walk down now. If you want to go to the hospital, you actually need to walk down.
Murdoch. Alight here for Fiona Stanley Hospital and bus services to Murdoch University.
Halfway down they went for
Alright, same angle as last time, let's do it because most of the people have already gotten off, so I don't really care that much. Next station, Coburn Central.
Coburn Central.
Waiting for the 529 to come out, which is so useful, that route. Now there's actually a lady right still there, so that's why I'm gonna wait for her to get off first before I continue the angle. I do actually want the angle for the whole part down south, so that's why. Unfortunately, the whole down south part is actually on the left, so I kind of want to be on the right, but there's a lady right there, so just do it this angle for now. Although she's literally not looking, but I only want her to be on the camera, so. Now for sure, none of these people will be watching my videos, because who will watch train vlogs if they're not a subscriber? First things first, not a subscriber. Most of the time I won't be watching these long vlogs. Plus, they're not train enthusiasts, so what's the point of taking it and watching? Maybe they watch the full journey video, then they just take a look at how the train line goes and how it works. But definitely not these vlogs. It's for us train enthusiasts to enjoy and also stuff, and also for subscribers to watch. Now, there's also need to try that Route 515, which is actually one of the oddity routes here in Murdoch. So, it starts from Murdoch, 2 hours per bus. Yes, 2 hours per bus off peak, and it goes to Jandakot. So, that's basically what it does. It goes to Jandakot, the suburb, and basically during that 2 hours per bus period, every single trip will be a deviating trip to loop into Jandakot Airport. Jandakot Airport is not a passenger airport. It is like a random for private planes to drop off and stuff. It's more like Shek Kong Airport in Hong Kong. It's for like military purposes, but here Jandakot I think is for private planes. But there is a deviation that will loop into Jandakot Airport, which is a pretty fun deviation. So I'm gonna hopefully film that one. That's one of the oddity routes in Murdoch, and that's basically actually it for Murdoch. Murdoch, most of the routes are pretty decent and pretty straightforward. So, of course, routes going to Fremantle, and also going routes over to the Southern Riverside, and also down to Coburn Central with the routes. Also, there's 1514 by Transperth on this side, and 518 by Southern River Depot on this side, and Canning Vale also sometimes. Goes down to Coburn Central. Coburn Central routes are pretty decent, except the 523, that's another oddity route, although it's pretty frequent, that one I think. It's going to Treeby, literally one of the shortest routes as well. Another within 10 minutes full journey, going to Treeby, which is actually a newly opened suburb very close by to Coburn Central Station, right over that way somewhere. So that's why when I do the 513 after getting off at Jandakot, of course I'm not going to be waiting for 2 hours for another bus or take the same bus back. So I'm just going to walk from Jandakot down to Treeby, which is not too long of a walk, around 30 to 40 minutes. Like 30 to 40 minutes, yes, that's really very long, but doing some exercise, although it'll be summertime, which is going to be a little bit bad, but that's okay. After hitting Lakelands, I'm just going to eat at Lakelands Shopping Centre. I take a bus over there. There are 3 routes going over. Actually, no. All routes goes to Lakelands Shopping Centre, except the 586 is not really that frequent. The frequent one is 574, so I can just take that one. 584 goes a little bit far up top, and also the 585 also goes there, but 585 is not that great. 574 is the best one, 15 minutes per bus. Coburn Central. Earlier on in Bayswater, I saw transit officers also again checking tickets on the freaking airport line again. Okay, you see, still no one at the front here, so I'm just gonna film towards the front now.
This is Coburn Central. Please mind the...
Yep, I will start to cut out the waiting time on the platform, which is not too bad, but it can definitely overall reduce the time needed for the video. Coburn Central with the new signs, very nice. They're not going to be updating the new signs for Armadale Line, because what's the point? They've updated the Claysbrook sign. I don't think they're still yet to upload. I think they're still yet to upload the freaking upgrade the what's that thing called? The signs from Kyber. Continue way through. Map here. They don't have the shutdown map. Unfortunately, I can't show you today. For sure, after the shutdown starts, every single train will have the shutdown map, so that's why. And then after Armadale Line shutdown is done, hopefully by the time Thornley's extension, Thornley to Coburn Link is ready, If not, then it's just gonna be also just back to Thorney without anything. There might be 2 tracks though at the time. And also hopefully they have finished the Byford extension as well. Because that's basically what they're working on for the whole shutdown. Everything to get out of the line and Thorney line backed and extended and all of the stuff ready to go. So they have a lot of objectives during the shutdown. Elevate the section between Victoria Park to Kenwick. Revitalize the track between Kenwick and Sherwood. Elevate Armadale Station. Extend Thorney to Coburn. And Byford extension. And remove level crossing. That's a lot of work to do. I don't know whether they will end off actually doing another shutdown to deal with Burswood Station, just to deal with Burswood Station. I'm not so sure about that. But I think they're also going to do a turnback track at Perth Stadium Station. Past Perth Stadium Station, then they can actually send trains back. I mean, they already have it actually right now, so that's why trains can still just terminate back. So. But they might actually do some works on Burswood and Victoria Park Station if they have to. Or if they really have to, they can just close off the station instead of actually... Like Bayswater Station, they just close off the station and just ignore it. And just let the train continue its way through. They still have the freaking FIFA Women's World Cup poster on there. Like, what? Next station, Auburn Grove. Now Auburn Grove is like way far down from the Swan region, but there's still routes run by Swan here. Passing here, Kwinana, no more Swan. Everything is transit. Oh my goodness, transit offices at the back set. Okay, but it's not the front set, so they're not going to check here. The Auburn Grove. Yep, transit office supported at the back set, so that's why we're safe. Continue our way through with this angle. Really like this angle actually right now. Wow. I don't remember when did I actually do... Oh, did that angle last time at the back. Somewhere at the back for the Coburn train. This time we're way in the front because it's actually pretty early, so... And plus it's not a Coburn train, so...
Next station.
Kwinana! Let's see how this vlog's gonna be. Very long for sure, but let's hopefully not too long that I can edit easy. But for sure it's gonna be 50 minutes, at least 50 minutes, because the section literally already 40 minutes, for sure 40 something minutes. Hopefully it's within an hour, but I doubted it. Now during my revision period, premieres will be kept as normal schedules because I basically don't need to go to school, so from the morning till evening is basically revision. So that's why at night, why not just do some premieres and relax a little bit. Unfortunately for my oral exam, the last day of my oral exam is actually 1 p.m. So that means I cannot actually have a session in the morning and then I can immediately go to film, which is really unfortunate. But anyways, on that day, I'm probably just going to have a dinner outside, fancy dinner. Actually, I also want some suggestions on buffets. Yes, do you guys actually have any suggestions on dinners or places that actually serves buffet? Especially like in hotels and stuff, that actually I can have a buffet dinner to enjoy, because I actually haven't have any buffet dinners here yet. I will be actually greatly appreciated. I don't mind where it is, okay? I don't care where it is, in a city or whatever it is, or even, okay, not outside the metropolitan area, okay? But I don't care where it is, just maybe there are some buffet dinners that I can actually enjoy. Hook me up. Because I have been to Sydney 2017 and my parents actually found a place with a buffet dinner that we actually enjoyed, so that's why. I don't know whether Perth has any, but great. If yes, cool, give it to me. I want to go. Even if you said actually I need to go to Crown to actually do the Crown Perth to actually go to do the buffet dinner, I don't care. Hook me up with some juicy details. I guess when you're thinking, am I actually very tired? No, my hands is here, which is actually quite high, but I have my bag right here to hold my hand on it, hold my elbow on, so that's why I'm good. Not too tired. we passed Wandy already. We can actually, Wandy is actually quite deep in there, but it's just along the freeway. But it's pretty far in there, so you cannot see the trains inside Wandy, but you can hear the trains. And I don't know whether they're going to extend 537 to 1 to Quinana station very soon, because they were going to change of contractors. There will be change of contractors very soon for this down south area, because the 529 apparently someone said is actually will be by Transperth instead of actually like the 519 right now, which is actually by Swan, and all of that routes down there is also by Swan. So I'm not so sure whether about the contractor change, but right now for the Armadale, for the Mandurah line section routes, along the right side of the freeway is by Swan. Along the left side of the freeway is by Transperth. So that's why we have routes here, 537 along the right side of the freeway, Swan Transit. 527, Coburn to Auburn Grove via Atwell. Atwell, right side of the freeway, Swan Transit. We have 525 and 526, also Coburn to Auburn Grove, but those two along the left side of the freeway, Transperth. So that's why. Very confusing. Really, really confusing. 515 Murdoch on the right side of the map, Transperth. So that's why. And also 514, not Transperth. I mean 515 on the right side should be by Swan Transit for that one. 514, Murdoch to Coburn, left side of the freeway, Transperth. So that's why. Same as Canning Bridge, because all of the routes actually comes to terminate at Canning Bridge are just on the right side of the freeway, so that's why. Swan Transit. So, while all of the routes go past it, will be Transperth, except for the exclusion of the 516, 517, 518, and 519 that goes to the TAFE. But basically, after the TAFE closes, they will just goes to Murdoch section. Doesn't go past to the left side. And on here, should I actually swap sides? I don't think so. Hopefully, not a lot of people back here. I mean, at the front. I'll swap sides just to show you the station here. A little tired still, but signs are still the old signs, unfortunately. Wonder you guys like this angle. If you like this angle, I try to do more. Next time maybe I try to do it on the Joondalup line with this angle. And also maybe airport line. I can also do airport line with this angle, but it's a little bit hard because airport line is quite packed. Plus, it's actually not 6 cars; it's actually 3 cars, so it's actually a little bit harder. Train? Can't see it too fast. Numbers, I mean. Of course, I can see the train. I'm not blind. Well, actually, it's good because last time I did the Quinana to Lakelands journey, only left side. I didn't actually even look at the right side. So that's why this time we only look at the right side then. I mean, at the stations I will still look back to the left side, but anyways, got one more train vlog. That one I actually have Joondalup line, so that's why I can actually go ahead and try to do this angle on that one. Haven't filmed that yet. I will film that probably very soon. I mean, not very soon, definitely after the exams, but oh man, I'm so scared of the exams right now. Now, the written one, I'm not too scared. But there is one that I'm actually scared, which is the first unit. So basically, first unit I'm the most scared of, followed by 2 okay, not too bad units, and then the oral exam. Oh, the oral exam is gonna murder as well. I hope I can make it through that. Willard. I can go to my favorite cafe, but I don't want to do that because always I ate an egg benedict over there and I don't want to eat any more eggs. So that's why. Willard. I'm not updating the Bayswater station right now. I can actually go ahead and do just a renew of the Bayswater station entering and leaving video. Just add an extra one in there, but okay, people are boarding here at the front this time, unfortunately. Unfortunately, I might lose my angle here. I hope they actually walk to the back instead of actually staying in this car. Okay, they're sitting... Damn, right there, huh? Okay. Really actually want to have this section actually do this way because it's really fun looking.
Next station, Rockingham.
Next station, Rockingham. Now down south is also terrible over here. A lot of weird peoples here. Really annoying, these weird peoples. Okay, a little scary here. Let's just go ahead and go back this side for this one, unfortunately. Because you don't know, because for weird people, since they look weird and they do something weird, you don't know what they're gonna do since they saw you actually filming, you know? They get really pissed off for some of these weird people, especially in Army Line. And also down here south, a lot of ferry evaders. All of these ferry evaders are technically just weird people. But for the Lakelands part, I really want to actually film towards the right side of the map for this. It's actually very, very useful. Not very useful, it's gonna be cooler. I don't know whether they're gonna get off though, those two weird peoples. Two more stations to get to, not two more stations, after Rockingham, two more stations to Lakelands. Which the Lakeland station section is the longest one, but after that we can just get off and send the train out, and I will go to Sabas to eat. Sabas I've eaten there once and I didn't adjust and eat a video, so I'm just gonna go back there and eat again. I'm not gonna eat that fancy as last time, but I'm still gonna order that same appetizer. That one's ridiculously tasty. I'm just gonna order something random instead of actually a big plate. After that, right up to Open Grove, and I'm done for the day after that. Go back to do my revision. Not too much content to go through today because of filming, but tomorrow is hardcore. So, I've set a premiere on Sunday, so that's why we can do a premiere. Next week's gonna be tough because go through more contents and also go back to some of the long lost contents I've went through before, and I've kind of forgot about them already. Rockingham.
Next station, Rockingham.
I hope those two weird peoples get off because I can actually have a very free shot on an angle over here, but there doesn't seem to be actually moving, so that's fine. At least hopefully they get off at Warmborough and then get a good angle for the Lakeland station part. If not, it's going to be annoying. Okay, yeah, they're getting off. Okay, good. Okay, that guy's getting off, but his girlfriend's not, so that's okay. That doesn't matter. Because the girlfriend probably won't be able to see me anyways, so that's fine. Rockingham system map. Now for our other line stations currently, they're still the oldest map of all times without Airport Line. But But for those stations, doesn't matter. They're gonna get closed off and completely destroyed during the shutdown. So that's why they don't even need to care about it anymore. They will be gone, and then after the shutdown finished, they should have everything ready to go. And also with Thorny Line changed to a violet color, not violet, like a navy purple, light purple color on the map. Not going to be yellow anymore because it's not a branch. It's extended for a longer section. So that's why they have switched that to purple color. Not the purple, not the violet for like in Midland line, but it's a very light purple. And then Ellenbrook line will be red. Oh man, how are they going to draw Ellenbrook line? Literally, after Bayswater, there's not enough space to draw it anymore. I guess they just draw like. There we have a one going up to Midland, going straight across for airport. We might just go on one down a little bit for Ellenbrook. Yeah, really frustrating map. Now I think for C series there are electronic panels to show the map. I'm not so sure about that, but I think there are electronic panels to show a live map that the trains are going through, like the Hong Kong trains, on the R trains, on the not C trains. On the R trains, on the TMLC trains, and all those trains with the electronic panels, they probably have that very soon. Oh man. For Warnborough, have I tried everything? 557, 558, 559, 560, 561, 563. Yes, I have tried everything. 574 tried as well. So I'm just missing the Baldivis routes. Literally 0 Baldivis route checked. So you don't have 570. So all routes in Lakelands cleared. Mandurah, of course not. We still have so many. Okay, all the routes going to Lakelands have cleared. 592 cleared. 600 cleared. The circular routes. Those are the annoying ones. Circular routes. 588, 589, 586 cleared. 585 cleared. 584 cleared. Those are up to Lakeland, so I don't really do that much there. Is there a 590 or is there no 590? 591 cleared. Actually, is there a 590? I actually don't remember whether there's a 590 or not. Might need to check that one out. You guys maybe help me in the chat or in the comments. I'm not going to actively search this time because no point.
Next station.
Warnborough. Okay, Warnborough. Warnborough. Let's see buses. There should be a tons of gas buses again because it's a Transperth region. Now Rockingham doesn't have that many gas buses, but still there are gas buses. You see? There they are. 3355, 2985. These are not gas buses. Okay, at least something good. That's a good one there. Oh, that's a 557. Because I remember this timing with this. Same thing as last time. One time I went to take the 558 again just to try it out. And then my 558 was right there. And then the 557 was parked at the stand. And then, still, I don't get why drivers have to stop the bus at the stand. I really don't get why. Because of, you cannot reverse, it's too dangerous. So that's why, this guy, the stand is right behind the bus. Is that a 557? Yeah, it is. Yeah, I know it. So, and then the 558 is right next to the stand in front of it. And then so that's why the driver ended up need to driving the whole station back out to the U-turn and basically do tons of U-turns to get back to just like 10 meters. To just basically get back to 10 meters behind it. Why not just the driver walk to the stand and said, anyone taking 558? Get there and board the bus over there. Why they can't just do that? I don't get it. I don't get why they need to follow the rules so strictly that they have to stop exactly at where the stand is. Why not just the driver walk to the stand and just check on passengers whether they're taking 558? If they're taking 558, cool. Get them over to the bus instead of actually waiting at the stand. Just walk a little bit, get to the bus, and then just wait. Don't need to waste time. I don't get it. And then ended off having passengers boarded already, so just get out of there instead of actually going back to the stand and do another loop again afterwards. Boy, in Hong Kong, a lot of buses actually do that because drivers just don't really care that much. So that's why, just bored whenever the bus actually parked and don't need to do loops, because actually technically in Hong Kong, bus stations and bus terminus, you can't do loops. I guess that's why, because in Hong Kong bus stations and bus terminus, you cannot do loops. If you do loops, it's gonna waste another 10 minutes. Because there are no loops inside for you to do. You have to leave the bus station and go outside of the roads and try to find a way to loop back in. So that's why in Hong Kong, never. Oh my gosh, it's so shaky right here. That's why whenever the bus parked and it's like actually not at the correct spot, the driver is just gonna call the passengers to come over and board, because they can't do loops to get back to the bus stop. There are no spots to turn back for many of the terminus. Like my terminus, if the bus is parked in the wrong spot, Hong Kong station, they need to make a big loop around that whole station to get back in. It's so long, that loop. And another one, Whampoa bus terminus, Whampoa Garden bus terminus. Literally, there's no turn back because there's one entrance and then the exit is on the other end of the road. So that's why there are no turn backs inside the bus station. As soon as you enter from one side, you park and you exit on the other side. It's not like there's only one entrance and the same exit to get back out. No, it's two different exits and entrances. One is an entrance only, and the other one's exit only. So that's why buses have to get in from there and then exit from the outside. So basically, when they park in the wrong spot, they can't loop back. They have to exit from the other side of the road and then loop a big loop outside in the whole suburb to get back into the entrance to get back inside. So that's why drivers are just gonna call people to come over and board in the middle of the road, literally in the middle of the road of the bus station inside, of course, not outside the bus station. But that's basically it. We're almost at Lakelands station. Talk too much about buses and how stupid they are, so this is actually the angle that you need, but it's a little too high, so let's just do it like this. Next station, Lakelands. There's still a big dead farmland over here, so I don't care whether it's actually a little bit early. I'm actually quite hungry, so let's just get there. Sabas. Now I prefer the 586 because there are no stops. It's just a one express trip over to the shopping center if I get the deviation. If no deviation, I just have to take 574. What time is it right now? 11:35. Okay. I think this is actually very similar to the path that the train replacement drove through. But the thing is, during that filming of the train replacement route, because it was at night, I literally cannot even see any views. Like, where is it going and stuff, so. They're shut down again. I think 944 is coming back. I mean, 944, I actually don't know about the shutdown, damn it. I saw the post that said something, but I think it's passed already. But I think there's still 944. 944! Yes, there are 944. Yes, there is 944. Yes, 944. 944, of course, is running again. Very useful, very nice. they set it up that number, so of course they have to use it. Yeah, of course they have set up the route, so of course they should be using it, utilize it. Carnup station. This is where it is. Completely empty right now, Carnup. Absolutely dead land over here. Nothing here. But in the future there will be a train station here. Like maybe 10 more years, then it might be. Not might be, there will be, but... Oh man, when the Yanchep extension opens, that map has to extend again for the Joondalup line. How they can extend that? They're really out of space, they need to make another new map again. Jeez. Next station, Lakelands. That's ready to get off. Wow, the cars are so empty. We look towards the right. I'll just stand here and film across the map. Or maybe like this for now. Kinda want the doors though. Sorry about that, guys. I kinda want the doors. Because I'm actually a door enthusiast, so that's why. Yeah, I'm a door enthusiast. Basically, I like doors, so that's why I ended off being a train enthusiast. And also bus enthusiast. The white almost at Lakelands. 577 service. 577 service. Never will I ever take that 577 anymore. There's no point. Maybe if they ever extend that route, then I might take it again. Not might, I probably will take it again because it's such a big extension, probably to further areas down. But right now it's just to Dragonfly Boulevard. It's completely trash. I want to see actually the patronage of that route right now. After when did that open? After half a year. After almost half a year of Lakeland Station opened. It's actually only 4 months right now, but. Next station, Lakelands. Getting off time. I need to edit this video. This is the biggest problem with this. Not edit it, I just need to bind them together, but it's going to be very, very long. Lakelands. Lakelands. Oh man. Okay, I thought there were weird peoples. No. Still no grass outside. Still complete dead lands. Really should build some grass now. Really should grow some grass over there and get it a little bit more prettier. But right now it's complete trash. Still the station, not a lot of activities. I kind of forgot about, actually I'm down south, so it's a little cold down here. Lakeland, send it out. Set 71, I need to check the set before it goes. Let's actually do it this angle, this is actually a very cool angle. And also I've never tried that angle that I actually marked it. Let's try it out actually. I check the set, damn it, check the set. 110. There that goes. That's a little bit of a harsh angle, but that's okay. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember to like and subscribe, click the bell so that you can get notifications from about the 2 newest stations of the Transperth network. And that's basically it. Which one you liked more, Bayswater or Lakelands? Check out the links in the description down below for my other channels and my Instagram. Click on these videos up top, and peace.